Alright, the new 15-minute game started. Um, okay, let's play c4. Okay, went for e6. Most likely, yeah, we transposed to a queen's gambit, declined, and he went knight f6. I basically okay. I thought we would get the exchange variation, but he went for knight takes d5. It's a rare move, but it's playable, of course. And okay, I thought he would take on c3, and then we would transpose to, yeah, the, yeah, in German we say semi-Tarrasch or half Tarrasch, or improved Tarrasch variation. Okay, knight b6 is somewhat strange because it just loses time. Okay, maybe bishop e3 to make it difficult for him to play c5. Usually black would take on c3 and then play c5 immediately to attack the center. It's a little bit of a mix of a Grunfeld and the Queen's Gambit. Now I would expect, not sure, bishop b4 or bishop b7. Yeah, yeah, interesting. Now, should I play just knight f3 or... Yeah, I guess just knight f3. Uh-huh. I thought I can just take here and then even defend the pawn with b4 if he retreats. Okay, let's take first and see what his plan is. This I considered completely unplayable because of knight b5. Okay, but it was bad anyway. Knight b5, yeah, knight b5. He would be forced to play knight a6, I guess. And then I have more than one good option. But let's say knight b5, knight a6. Okay, I could give this check here. He would most likely need to take. Then I take with the pawn and I just have a monster extra pawn on d6. And the other idea, I think I go for this knight b5, knight a6, and then maybe b4, protecting this pawn. He cannot take on b4 because of knight c7 with the fork. Maybe on b4 he could play b6. This is an idea, because if I play c6, then he would have bishop takes b4 check. Yeah. This is a bit inconvenient, but maybe I can play... I like this b4 idea. Would like to make it work. Yeah, maybe this is not possible really. b4, b6. It looks terrible for black, but... Yeah, okay, it is this is very good for white, but let's say b4, b6, a3, threatening c6. If he takes on c5, knight d6 check, takes rook d6. Then a6 is double attacked and I win c5 back. Also very good. b4, b6, a3, b takes c5, knight d6 check, takes, rook takes. Yeah, I try that. If he plays something else other than b6, black is basically lost. So he needs to really find b6. Okay, it's a pretty obvious move, but I don't know. On b6 I had a3 planned. Okay, doesn't play b6. Wow. Okay. Then just this one. On b6 I have just c6. Yeah, black doesn't really have any convenient moves. What should he play? Queen f6, queen f6, knight f6 maybe. Take e4 and maybe knight g4 coming up. Yeah, maybe. I could go knight d6 now. If he takes on d6, I take with the pawn and threaten d7. If he takes e4, I can play d7. Yeah, this is one good option. If I just protect e4 with bishop d3, yeah, it's also pretty good. I could play bishop d7. Yeah, it's not that easy to decide. Everything's looking fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, knight e4, d7 wins the bishop. Come on. It's not that easy. Yeah, I didn't really put up much resistance here. Yeah, I need to take on d7 now. Otherwise I can even play d8. Oh yeah, then I'm a piece up and also threaten on b7. The knight is dead on a6. It's pretty much resignable. Yeah, I should have played maybe rook d8 and try to put up some resistance. White is clearly better, but it's still needs to be played out. Yeah, but d8. He cannot even take with the rook then the queen because of mate. So I would be, I don't know, what is this, queen up? Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, and I'm a queen up.
Black resigns.
Yeah. Yeah, this was an opening disaster. Yeah, I think important here was bishop b6, knight b6 is just a bad setup, but I guess bishop b3 is important to really make it difficult for him to play c5. As you can see, c5 really wasn't playable, and if he cannot play c5 here, he really is very passive. He would need to play castles, and then maybe knight d7, try to prepare for c5. But white has just a nice center, and just compare this to typical lines in the Grunfeld, where black has the bishop on g7 to attack d4. It's much more active on g7 than on e7, and he has c5 and really pressure on the center, and here white has just a big center and black has nothing. Yeah, this just terribly backfired. Yeah, okay, let's go for a new game. This one was rather quick.